Acknowledge
Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, following a cryptic piece of advice from Solo Sikoa. This unexplained with betrayal, family tension, and high-stakes conflict that promises to redefine WWE programming in the lead-up to Crown Jewel 2025. The Bloodline, from unity to unrest. The Bloodline has long been recognized as WWE's most dominant and cohesive faction. Led by Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the group has maintained a grip on RAW, SDPACK, and pay-per-view events for years. The Usos, Jimmy and Jey, have served as the faction's enforcers, delivering punishing tag team maneuvers and supporting Roman's reign as undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Their dominance was not just physical but psychological, built on loyalty, family hierarchy, and strategic manipulation. However, subtle cracks have been emerging for months. Jey Uso has increasingly questioned Roman's methods, showing signs of moral conflict and hesitation in backstage segments. Jimmy, meanwhile, had maintained a balance between loyalty and his personal sense of justice, creating a tension that WWE has masterfully teased over several weeks. Solo Sikoa, as the faction's enforcer and Roman's cousin, has often been the silent but imposing presence, whose words carry weight. His advice to Jimmy appears to have been the tipping point, igniting a civil war within the faction itself. The catalyst: Solo Sikoa's advice. According to sources close to WWE, the dramatic turn unfolded shortly after a tense backstage segment where Roman Reigns was issuing commands to his faction. Solo Sikoa reportedly pulled Jimmy aside, offering counsel that played on the growing dissatisfaction and moral uncertainty within the Bloodline. The exact words of Sikoa's advice are being closely guarded, but eyewitnesses describe it as strategic, manipulative, and laced with subtle encouragement for Jimmy to take matters into his own hands. Sikoa's intervention acted as the spark. Jimmy, already conflicted over Roman's increasingly authoritarian approach and the moral compromise of the faction, made the bold decision to attack Roman. This moment was not just an act of rebellion, but a declaration of independence, signaling that the unity of the Bloodline was no longer guaranteed. The attack. Chaos in the ring. The betrayal occurred during a high-intensity Raw segment, where Roman Reigns was addressing both his faction and the WWE Universe. As Roman delivered a promo emphasizing dominance and loyalty, Jey Uso suddenly struck, delivering a superkick that stunned the arena. Jey Uso's reaction was one of sheer shock, as his twin brother, long considered the stabilizing force within the Bloodline, turned on their leader. The attack was methodical and symbolic, representing both physical and narrative disruption. Solo Sikoa watched silently, his presence a looming reminder of the internal manipulations that have guided this civil war. Roman, caught off guard, was left reeling in the ring, while Jey grappled with the emotional and strategic implications of Jimmy's actions. This segment set the stage for a series of confrontations that could redefine factional alliances, championship opportunities, and family dynamics within WWE. Why this civil war matters. The eruption of a civil war within the Bloodline is significant for multiple reasons. Firstly, it adds layers of psychological drama to WWE programming, transforming what was once a dominant faction into a complex narrative of loyalty, betrayal, and family tension. Fans are not only invested in the in-ring action, but also in the interpersonal dynamics that drive these characters. Secondly, it elevates the stakes for Crown Jewel 2025. With Jimmy now openly challenging Roman's authority and Jey caught in the middle of this moral and strategic dilemma, the pay-per-view event is poised to be a spectacle of high-stakes wrestling drama. Fans can anticipate matches that are not just physical contests, but emotional battlegrounds, where family loyalty and personal vendettas collide. Finally, the Civil War introduces unpredictability into WWE storytelling. Roman's reign of dominance, previously considered unassailable, is now threatened from within. The faction's internal instability could create opportunities for external challengers, alliances with other factions, and unexpected twists that keep audiences engaged for weeks, if not months. Fan reactions. Shockwaves across the WWE universe. The WWE Universe responded almost instantaneously to the news of Jimmy's betrayal. Social media platforms erupted with hashtags like hashtag Bloodline Civil War, hashtag Jey Uso turns, hashtag Roman Reigns attacked, and hashtag Crown Jewel 2025 trending globally. Fans expressed shock, disbelief, and excitement as they processed the implications of this dramatic storyline shift. Jey Uso just attacked Roman Reigns. The bloodline is officially falling apart. This is insane, one fan tweeted. Crown Jewel 2025 just got 1,000 times more interesting. Jimmy turning on Roman changes everything, another wrote. Wrestling analysts also praised WWE's storytelling, highlighting the effectiveness of combining in-ring drama with backstage intrigue. By leveraging character psychology, family dynamics, and factional tension, WWE has created a narrative that resonates deeply with fans while setting the stage for emotionally charged matches. The victims and the witnesses. Roman Reigns, known for his dominance and strategic mind, was left vulnerable in both a physical and psychological sense. This attack represents not only a challenge to his authority, but also a narrative opportunity to explore Roman's response to betrayal from within his own family. Jey Uso, the twin brother caught in the crossfire, now faces a moral and strategic dilemma. Does he side with his brother Jimmy, reaffirm loyalty to Roman, or attempt to mediate and restore balance within the faction? His decisions will shape the trajectory of the bloodline and influence storylines leading into Crown Jewel 2025. Potential storylines. Moving forward. With the Civil War ignited, WWE Creative has multiple directions to explore. Factional warfare. The bloodline could splinter into opposing sides, leading to tag team or multi-man matches that showcase internal conflict and alliances. Singles showdowns, Jimmy versus Roman could become a marquee match at Crown Jewel, with Jey's allegiance determining the outcome and adding drama. Backstage tension. Cinematic and behind-the-scenes storytelling could highlight the strategic maneuvering, negotiations, and emotional fallout of the betrayal. Alliances and betrayals. Solo Sikoa's influence and potential manipulations may continue, creating further layers of suspense and intrigue. Each pathway offers the potential for high-stakes drama, character evolution, and unpredictable outcomes that will keep fans engaged across multiple episodes of RAW and SDWAM.